Okie dokie. So yeah, like I said, it's been a while. So let's go ahead and start you off in an interview with Peggy Salt of the ABS News Network. She is there with the most charismatic of the group. So, well, I guess Bigby is more of the face of the demi-humans of the group. Ethel would be the the charismatic one, and of course, Lena is the face of the party. So, does anyone remember what they've found so far at Mount Vernon?
I think I might be the one that has been here the whole time. You can go, John. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, I was trying to remember. You go ahead. Maybe it was a jog memory.
Fight! Memory fight.
The last time we went to the stables, and that is where the humans are. They would agree to leave if we show them how to leave, and let this place be the monsters or whatever. And there's this hole in the middle, and we fought some eyeball creatures. They're all dead.
No, I'm pretty sure they were goblins, chaos goblins, and the Big B gave them some dirty socks, and they let us pass.
There was one group of there was a group of chaos creatures south of the stables. There was also the little chaos goblin things by the hole. So you are both correct.
Right.
The fact that he did it with dirty socks is
precisely
the important part.
So we're going to go ahead and say that at this point, all the human visitors who were trapped have been retrieved. They've been able to get out. Per your conversation with the non-humans, the employees of the place, they're refusing to leave. So at this point, the plan for you is that you're going to be headed to the mansion proper to see if the cause of all these problems can be found there. And of course, hopefully, I mean, you're going to have to decide if you're going to go on the side of the non-humans who want to they want whatever is keeping this area away from the real world. They want to keep that happening and claim this place they've worked for so long as their own. Of course, the Empire might have other thoughts, and they'd be happy to have you let them figure out what's going on instead. So, but ignoring that future conundrum, what are you expecting to find in this mansion? Have you any ideas what you're going to expect?
Some
Probably
sort of
things
chaos.
to kill.
Something.
Yeah, probably that. Probably things to kill. Maybe a way out.
Perfect. So, you didn't get many opportunities for fame before. That is changing. There will be 2 cameramen going with you to provide footage. There's no way to get a direct signal into the realm of chaos, so there will be some editing as necessary. But are you ready to be back in front of the cameras?
Yes, it's not a live feed, but it is. Okay.
Yes, that means that things could be edited as you prefer or as you don't prefer in the future. So the important thing is that you can once again do your grandstanding and get the extra fame from it. So before you guys head in, is there anything that you would like to petition the remaining members of the Mount Vernon Association? Any supplies that you'd like to take, since you're currently investigating the mansion on their behalf?
Cool.
Do they have any holy potions from a lawful cleric or messenger?
I don't see that being any problem. How many could I reasonably scurry up? Yeah, I can get you 3 vials of holy water.
I will take that.
Okay, I've got a note that you guys have. I don't know if I should have changed it last time, but I've got you down as having 3d8 healing potions from last time. So I'll go ahead and say last call on that. You stop popping up. And if you turn your attention to the map. What was that?
Lena was saying something too. Something.
I couldn't think of anything that we needed.
Crocodile is just me quickly seeing where the map is. Okay. So if you're currently looking at the big map of the grounds, if you go to the left, where's my ping? There's a, well, you'll see all of your characters there. And as you can see, because of the fact that this is a historic monument, you have some ideas of the outline of the place. So you can decide how you want to try the approach. You've got the keys to the main doors. There's also a door in the front and back on the east side, and a door in the front. No, east side would be the right side of the map, where there is only 1 door, and the west side is the one that has 2 doors. So how do you want to approach?
Oh, I see it now. I was zoomed in on the regular map.
I appreciate
Now I
that.
see.
Yeah, I
Well-
was trying to figure there had to be, I thought, a way for me to
Yeah, there's layers. You could flip through scenes and stuff like that.
The problem is when I do too much, then y'all lose your character names, and that makes things confusing. So
That works too.
On the right, there's a bunch of like smaller, littler rooms, but there's fewer, bigger rooms on the other side.
Well, I mean, that's if I don't think we can see the wall, so how about we just go to the front door?
Well, he's saying because we know this layout.
Yeah, because you
Historically, I
have
guess.
the reason why you have a good idea of where the walls on the inside are is because as a national monument, you've got a tourist flyer. So that's why I've given you a little more information than you might normally have.
All right, gotcha.
So I do agree with you. We can just go in at this point.
Big B's gonna go ahead and give the front door a knock with his foot.
Okay, I need to change to move there. You guys want to there we go. Forgive me for my coughing.
There you go.
I think about the most heroic pose for this. Okay, so currently we've got Simon and Ollie right next to the door. Is that where they want to be?
You know what? No, they'll be behind Big Bagby.
I'll swap Cork with Ollie.
Okay, so Bagby thumps on the door with the base of his axe a couple of times. I keep coat choking. Jeez. And there is not currently a response.
Cork will open the door.
Yeah, say Korg if you would.
Cork is going to be a gentleman.
Politely and kindly, you open up the door. And inside the long hallway, well, this probably was a beautiful place a week ago, but now it's a rat's nest. It looks like all sorts of clothes and linens and what have you have been brought down here to make a rat's nest, and you can see huge groups of rats scurrying around in here. You also notice that wherever on the wall there's a portrait of actually George Augustus and not just some kind of scenery or other people, the portraits of George Augustus themselves have been shredded.
Interesting.
Huh. On American rats.
Let's see, should I have... I think you've got a chance to go in and do. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, even if you do get a free action before the rats really notice anything. In my Discord.
Hooray! Good start.
What do your dice tell you, John?
Sorry, my daughter was giving me a moment. Let me roll the thing.
Do that.
We're big fans of daughters. Being two.
Oh.
4 plus. Not very great. That would be a 4 plus 1, so 5.
Well, that's better than your initiative the last time we played. Let's go ahead and see about the DMPCs. Oh, nice. They'll go ahead and just be straight at the end there.
So that's better than them.
Exactly. Okay. So, yeah, because you had the key, even if you did knock politely, you've got a chance to do anything before the little squeakers do. So let's go ahead and start with Brittney.
Rick is going to go in. He's going to swipe a swarm of rats to stay out of other folks' way, at least to the side. By swipe, I mean like overhand smash. Ah!
Quite a nice one. So yeah, let's go ahead and see a damage roll here. So you
That is. Sorry, continue.
I didn't want to interrupt you. You getting to actually say the number. So is that 12 as the final number because of strength?
I believe so, yes.
Perfect. Of course, the deed die. So yeah, he brings down his axe in a mighty thump and manages to get quite a couple of them chopped in half. Of course, this being just huge groups of rats. Many of them are able to move around, which in non-nerd terms or nerdier terms, I don't know, I can hear it both ways, it means that you do less damage, although given the fact that it's a bunch of rats, it'll all work out eventually. Now,
Sounds good. He's going to try to get a wild attack in.
absolutely.
Allow them to.
Oh, yeah. This one. Okay, 14 doesn't sound too impressive to me.
Not to cork.
Perfect. Okay, so many of them try to bite at his ankles, but don't make it through, which gives him the chance to go ahead and counter strike. But
one doesn't go
although
as
a
well.
large number of rats is wait, is that do you also get your deed die from before?
I don't think so.
Okay.
For the wild attack.
Sounds good.
It's just I crit on a 19 and a 20.
Right.
So that is him, and then Beta is going to hide in a shadow. Is there a shadow over here? Can we say
Yes.
that there's shadows?
Actually, so there's no power to the mansion proper. So pretty much everything is in low light. There's light coming in through the windows, so it's not, totally bad for the humans, but that is a very good roll. No problems at all. Beta is definitely hidden.
Perfect. And that is his one action die, I believe.
Mhm.
So then Chid is going to do kind of the same exact thing in shadows if she can.
Absolutely. And if the previous 20 was good, the new 20 will still be good.
And Ethel will come in and she's going to try and smack one of them with her staff. Oh, crap, it's my stupid. Oh.
That is a hit.
The 14 hit the. There you go. She's smacking it with a stick. And that's the end of her turn. Our turn. My turn.
Did you want to roll damage first?
Yeah, I forgot that I hit it.
If you don't want to hurt them, maybe this is, some, I'm very effectively, stirring you guys slightly, but, I you play how you want to play.
I forgot how much. 1d4. Okay. There, 2 damage.
And we've got no extra strength on that?
Oh, not for her.
Okay. I'm going to go back a moment because I double checked and your deed die definitely did get added. They have absolute crap armor class, which is why they only take half damage. So go ahead and roll damage from Cork's wild attack.
What? Thank you. 8.
And that, Jesus. That was another wasn't there another 5? Yeah. So that'll be 6. Okie dokie. That brings us to Lena. Lena and Lena.
Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he will swing. Batter, swing. Which should be.
That is good.
And that gets an additional +2 for the D dice. If I remember correctly, it's been too long, apparently.
You're right about the +2 from the D die, yes. Okay. Not bad at all. What kind of weapon was that?
Battle axe.
Okay. Well, pretty much the same as before, although some of them managed to crawl out of the way. For the most part, you runt a bunch of rodents in half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's up next?
That would be John. Bagby, Ollie, and
Is
Simon.
next. Okay.
Yep.
Lena will attempt to lionize Bagby.
Lionize. Ooh.
Yeah. Personality modifier plus class level. Not very well. Nothing happens.
No, that was no effect. That's a shame, but you tried.
2, 3.
Bagby, he looks at his hands and he's like, I'm feeling it. I think I feel it.
And then there's a which is really embarrassing because aren't you using like a flute or something?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. She's playing Wonderwall just really badly behind there.
It's wonderful on the flute.
Deborah will attempt to Spellweaver Blast. I would just cast Spellweaver Blast because I choose targets after I see what the actual spell does.
Correct.
Two plus 1d3. 3. Ooh.
Oh, that is a big number. Very nice.
If she continues, so that is Blaster Die result, which was the 2
Oh,
plus 1d10. Let's do. Let's see, 30 meter radius. Is radius? Sorry. Radius is from center to the outside of the circle, right?
correct.
Radius the full. Sorry, yeah.
No,
from my
that's
side.
diameter.
Okay, so. Okay, so she's gonna aim her Spellweaver Blast here. Does that hit Cork? Ooh, it would.
It does hit him a little bit, yes. So you want to roll exactly perfectly where it kills all the rats without killing Cork. I believe in
So
you.
here.
15
Nope, that
hit
still
points.
hits him.
You can't. No, you can't cast into the next room.
Sure, yeah.
I appreciate your
Watch
logic,
me, baby. Okay. Cork. So I can hit them both, but I can also hit Cork. So I will let Cork decide if I'm just hitting Swarm of Rats too, or if I'm also hitting Cork.
He'll be hitting me too. I'm fine with this.
Okay.
He's tough.
Because I might be doing a lot
Maybe
of
it'll
damage.
make him look more badass. Or he'll die.
I'm gonna feel really
it will be on camera through there.
And then I guess fire damage. Yeah, we'll do fire damage.
Are you sure about that one? You're in a historical monument.
That's fair. Then I guess sonic damage.
Well, yeah, we're in the historical monuments, which means it belongs to us, which means we can do whatever we want.
That's not
true. Okay. So roll 1d10 plus 2.
Something
Okay,
tax dollars, mate.
So 4 sonic damage to both swarms and Cork.
Okay. Well, it's not so bad for Cork. Mark that down, and
that would be my turn done.
okay. So because it was an area like it was, the rats are not able to move out of the way. So several of them go down screeching as their tiny little heads explode. Which, on that lovely thought, brings us to John.
Baggy's gonna go ahead, charge in, hit him high and mostly low. He's just going to go for the sewer rats directly in front of him and just give a big, mighty swing. Let's see here. Yeah, just with the Warhammer. He just like brings it up and tries to crash it down on top of them. I'm gonna give it that roll. That is a magnificent 4.
It was an excellent description of the attack. I am sorry that the die did not follow through on it kindly, but you do still have your shield attack?
I do. I like to think that as he brings the Warhammer down into the swarm of rats, they basically clear out the exact space where the hammer would hit.
Yes. Absolutely correct.
But I forgot about my deed die too. Well, that doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm not gonna be able to land anything, even if I got like a straight 4.
Technically, if you got a straight 4, because the armor class is only 9, so.
Well, let's see. Nope.
Nope, but it was closer. It was much closer, at least. Wait, 6,
Right.
7, 8, 9. No, that would be a hit. Even if
With
it is spread out
shield.
like that. Yeah, the shield would be a hit.
All right. Three damage.
Plus the 1 from strength, plus the 2 is going to be a total of 6, which goes down to 3. So, yeah, there's not many rats left in that particular group.
All right. Yeah, so
And you've got 2 friends
Bagby,
left.
he misses with a hammer, and then he decides to just like lay on top of him putting his weight behind the shield and just crushing them like
Rats.
a fat man falling on a pizza.
That works perfectly.
As for Ollie Oxenfree, she's going to try casting, just doing a cantrip, not the further one, trying to spook them off with a loud sound. See if that will work. Let me bring up cantrip real quick. Page 146. I wish they had like a spell book feature of Purple Sorcerer like they do for Dungeon Judge Classics.
Yeah.
1d20 plus 3. Messed up there. That is an 11. The result is failure, but the spell's not lost.
Woo! So you've got that going for you at least.
Yes. Now I'm trying to remember if gnomes have something to do with luck. Maybe I could spend one more luck to make this happen. I think gnomes get luck back, don't they? Or is that just half funds?
Gnomes. No magic. Let's see here. They're an extra mojo on a crit. Nothing special having to. No, that's draw aggro effects.
All right. Nothing happens then.
That is correct. That is what I am seeing. Okay. That's okay. Let's go ahead. Continue. Simon.
Oh, yeah, Simon, yeah. Yeah. He's just going to go ahead and sneak up to the rats and see if he can just stab him. For sneaking, I believe it was just the 1d20 plus my agility, which I have nothing. 18. Wow.
Okay.
That was a high roll.
So that means that your hit will automatically crit, which is poetry.
Just gonna hit.
Nice.
Which you
That
did.
is a 19.
Nice. What were you using here?
I was using my my dagger.
Okay.
Total of 4 points of damage. But let me roll that crit table though.
Pulls like that.
For the crit, it's a 7.
Okay.
But with my luck, it goes up, right? So it's a 9 on crit table 2.
Sounds good. Oh.
Crits are affected by luck, right? It's been a while.
So the rats suddenly see this halfling coming at them with a dagger, start racing around, trying to avoid it, get themselves all tangled up in their own feet, and between just Simon's attack on several of them going straight through. Nice little rat shish kebab if you're interested in such things. And the rest of them prone or tangled up in each other. We can go ahead and call this group of rats. We can go ahead and call this group of rats defeated.
All right. Simon, are there cameras in the
The camera
room?
is it's right inside the doorway.
All right. Simon's gonna turn and look and basically yell silently because he's a mute and mimic like he's going to eat the rats like a shish kebab before like wagging his finger and giving a thumbs down.
Okay, let's see that grandstanding roll. Ooh,
That's a
very
16.
nice. Very successful. Okay. Okay, so that's everyone there.
Does that count as a backstab? Because that was sneaking and that was my crit, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I got a mojo for that.
What was that?
Mojo for downing opponent with backstab?
Oh, yes, of course you do. 2 mojo, one. I'll get there eventually. Yes, 2 mojo is your current total, and the other 2 have 1, is what I think I was trying to say. But yes, that will definitely earn you that backstab mojo. So let's go ahead and get this cameraman into position out there. You can be right there. Actually, they're having to have him support the cameraman. Brings us to the top of the round. So these rats end up over here with some of them pushing their way underneath the door. They kind of flow out from there. So I am going to be doing one roll, but it's basically affecting everyone in a 20-foot radius of them. So let's see. I know that hits my cameraman, Lena. I don't think that damages you. Jackson, no.
AC.
Yeah.
Then no, that hits neither of my melee. Is Deborah in range?
No.
Then yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Ethel, Cork, and Bigsby all have more than an 11 armor class, yes?
Yeah, Bagby has more than 11. He is full. Actually, Bagby has 15 AC.
Perfect. And Ethel's over 11, right, Brittney?
What? Sorry. I got distracted. I'll be
No
honest.
problem. The rats rolled an 11 on their 2 hits. Does that actually hit her? Or is their armor class higher than 11?
Ethel or Wretched that you're talking about.
Ethel.
11. I have an 11 armor class.
Ooh, that is a hit. Okay, so I need you to do an incredibly difficult fortitude saving throw. The difficulty is 5. So good luck. That
11.
is better than a 5. Good job there.
Yay!
That was so close. So which one are you? You are cameraman 2. Okay, so neither of you took extra damage from disease, which puts us back to you, Brittney.
All right. Disease-ridden jerks. He's going to go up to this, and he's going to do the same thing he did the first time, and he's going to try and smash him again.
Mm-hmm.
What a 14 hit. I heard you say something, but I could not hear it.
I said yes, that hit.
Cool. Hey, that's 10 damage.
So that plus another 3, so 6 damage is my final total. Yeah, definitely a nice mighty blow, which has caved in several of the diseased vermin.
And then I'm going to try and do a wild attack. So come at me, bros.
I assume that a 10 is not successful.
It's not.
Okay. Then
Hey,
get
did you
in.
put my 1d3 plus 2? Like so?
So it would be the same die from what I'm reading.
Okay. To be 7 then.
A 7, 8, you have an armor class of 9. Didn't really matter either way, so.
That's fine. And then Beta is going to try and backstab this jerk.
This pile of jerks.
Pile of jerks, yes.
Oh, that is critical.
Ooh.
Nice.
I wish I could do a double critical, but
I don't know how that works. Just roll up a D die then, or a dice. So he could have done this with his sling +1. Be a D24 I'm rolling? Yes. Oh man, I'm sorry.
okay. I see it's crit table 3, but I don't have it jotted down exactly what I'm doing here. Don't have it jotted down what your number is, so let me pull that up.
I didn't write that down either. If I could
It's a
roll three crit
1d8.
dice.
Oh, good lord. So yeah, go ahead and roll your normal damage. Also, it's an additional 3d4.
Ten damage.
Now go ahead and roll another 2d4.
Six.
How do I want to describe this? So, the sling stone comes out of nowhere, smashing into a rat so hard that both the stone and the rat basically explode everywhere, spreading several more of the little bastards. I think that's the best description I could possibly have for something like that. And that's 2. Who's next?
Wretched also gonna backstab, but with her magic. Oh, short bow that you guys got her? Yeah.
Yes. That is good
13
enough.
to hit.
And that is a backstab as well. So go ahead and roll a d8 for her.
So I got 6 for the 1d8, and my damage is 3.
Okay, so foe dazed by ferocious attack, their speed and actions are reduced by half for 2d3 rounds. That's nowhere near as exciting as what happened with the sling stone, but still, you can feel good about it. I'll go ahead
okay with
and
that.
have it be full damage just to make up for that. Okie dokie.
And lastly, Ethel. She's going to try and bless one of Lena's crew. Is Jackson one of Lena's crew?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one he's going to go for. She's going to go for. Whoops. 1, 2, 20. Plus 3. A 7. That does not bless anybody, though.
So that unfortunately makes your divine disapproval 1 through 4.
All right. I'm ready for it.
Okay, Lena. It's your team's
step
time to
forward.
shine. I'm sorry, what did you just say?
I say Cork. Jackson,
Dead.
step forward. Jesus. 12.
So on the one hand, Cork already moved, and on the other hand, Cork is not your character. So that is a hit.
Second.
That's a hit.
Yes, no, I'm just
Okay, just making sure.
something.
That's good stuff.
Deborah will.
Did you wanna do his punch?
Oh, right, yes.
Because I'm gonna tell you what, if he hits, then this rat is dead.
So that's an unarmed, right?
Uh-huh. So D14. Plus your 4. No, 16. D16, sorry.
I thought D14 sounded. Is it 1d16 or is it 2d16?
You can... Okay. If you are doing a follow-up strike, it's 1d16. It's 2d16 if you're doing it the entire attack is your strike.
You were right the first time. It is the brawler gets a free unarmed attack every round they fight with weapon and melee. It is a D14.
Fine. Yeah, the 16 must be what I'm remembering as the entirety. And that is a hit. That rat is down, but because a few of them...
Sorry.
What did I just delete? Okay,
Rat, I
don't
assume.
see anything missing. Okay, because a few of them went through this door here, the combat is not over.
Which door?
This door.
Okay.
So you can hear them on the other side squeaking loudly and something squeaking back to it, chairs being moved, and people getting to their feet. So, yeah, play out your turn knowing that there's something behind that door.
John, who is probably going to go through that door for you first?
Probably Bagby.
Bagby? Okay. I will attempt to lionize Bagby again.
Mhm.
That was a lot better.
That was
Nice.
hugely better.
Okay, so 23. He has +2 to attack rolls. Willpower saves, reflex saves, and skill checks, and +1 spell checks or holy acts, and that lasts.
I know, right?
One round.
One
Which,
round. Okay, so it's his next attack.
Yeah, my next attack.
One second. And Deborah is going to attempt to cast Blue Streak. $11, and she has lost Blue Streak.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not exactly one of my best spells, but that would be my turn done.
Honestly, try to cast it.
What was
Okay,
that?
Jay. Well, that's why you were trying to cast it, right?
Well,
And
just to give somebody a speed boost to get into the next room a bit easier. Since unfortunately Lena and Jackson are not people that should, or not Lena and Deborah, are not the two that should be entering the room first.
correct. That's really brutal. That's loss and failure right at the. Normally, it's an okay, but oh well. Okay, John, it is your go.
All right, we're out of combat, right?
We are
Nope.
not. We are still in combat because there is something on the other side of the door.
Which door? This one?
No.
The one closest to Cork.
Let's
I
just
see.
go ahead and there. That should make it absolutely clear.
All right, Bagby is going to just charge right in. Kick down the door, and is he within reach of that Ratman guard?
Yes.
All right, so yeah, he just bursts through the door. Is this ready or not? I'm coming in, and he's just hyped. He's pumped. He comes swinging with that warhammer, head over head, and he just wants to just smash it right into the Ratman guard's face. He says, I don't even know if you're a friend or foe, but you will be a foe after I'm done with you.
The good news is they've got swords out, so you don't have to feel too bad about them being too friendly.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and declare my mighty deed as I'm gonna try and knock him prone as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's just some crazy bad. Oh, it's still 17.
17 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
So that is
20? 21.
It was only a 1, so that you aren't able to knock him prone, but you definitely hit.
And I assume that 2 was the lionization?
yes.
Okay, so yeah, 21.
And the damage is 11. Plus 1 for the melee, 1 for the mighty deed dice, and 2 for the lionizing.
A lionizing does not affect damage, it just affects attack rolls.
Oh, okay. Then it's just 9.
9.
Still good.
Absolutely brutal. For the record,
All right. Simon doesn't
I'm
have
not
enough
going to
space to
protect
get
him
in
from
there.
that one.
Ollie can probably just get about right here. Simon's gonna go ahead and attempt to hide and just sort of like stay in the shadows for a moment.
There's enough of them, and frankly, a halfling can hide behind corks. That is good.
15, all right. Ollie's gonna attempt to cantrip, like just to make a noise in the middle of the room to spook the crap out of the Ratman.
That
9.
was not effective.
No, it's not. Let me see if I lose a spell actually.
You do not. That's why the blue streak was so upsetting. Okay, so that's
That's all I
Bagby
got.
and Simon. Okay, perfect. Let's see. What do I have? Stop pushing it. Opening that one. Okay, yeah, that's Brittney.
What?
I've got both of you rolled with a 13 for initiative, so I'm giving the initiative to you, Brittney.
Oh, well, right on. Well, in that case, Cork is indeed gonna go in here. Oh my gosh. Stop. Stop. Sorry. Foster cat. And he is on my lap and just keeps putting his cold, wet nose on my tummy. I'm gonna smack. I think Bagby had the right idea in trying to get this guard prone, so I'm gonna do this. Cork's gonna follow. That was a good idea. And try to do the same thing. It'll be a 16.
That is good, and that's D die is a 3, so that will be successful. You want to go ahead and add damage to injury there?
Sure do. There, I did all the math on it this time. It's 15 total.
Well, I guess after a fashion, he's doubly prone because, yeah, a roll like that pretty much cut him in half. And regeneration or not, he is very much a dead rat person.
And then he's going to grandstand to cameraman.
Damn straight.
Cameraman, if
Can they see him in there?
I mean, I'll move if I have to.
Since the rat was there, I'm calling it good. Because if nothing else, then you can kick it up in the air and step forward. So yeah, let's go ahead and see that personality roll. Ooh, very nice.
Hey. He's looking menacing as all hell.
Okie
His
dokie.
grandstand is basically growling at the camera, like I'm so tough.
Who's next?
Can he try and force a wild attack from one of the other ratmen, or because that ratman is, I assume, dead?
They're too far away for you to be able to get them to do a wild attack. They have to be able to directly melee attack you.
Do Beta and Wretched need to re-hide in the shadows or something?
No. Because
Wretched's
when
gonna
they
do one of
attack
these
the other
things where she's
ones,
like, she's gonna go in front of the door to shoot, but then she's gonna go back behind the door after she shoots.
okay. That is not a good enough number. We're looking for something more in the 16 range of these guys.
Yeah, that would make sense. I think it's gonna be right here. And you shoot straight across to Ratman Guard 1.
That is
70.
exactly a little higher even than what we were looking for. So that one's good.
Perfect. And that is missile damage D5. It does 2 damage.
But we decided that was from stealth, so go ahead and yeah, that's still a D8.
5.
Okay, I'm going to say I'm impressed that you keep going down by 1 exactly each time. I'm going to warn you to stop that after a little bit because yeah, that could be Oh, that is not a nice thing for him. That is very sad. So yeah, you only did a little bit of damage as far as the cutting the skin was concerned, but the arrow went straight into the kidneys, so that's an additional 3d3 damage.
Ooh. That is 8. That was good.
That is good. That is a very good roll. Okay. So if he survives, he's stunned for a turn. So I think that leaves us with Ethel.
Evil. Yep. And she's going to try and bless Jackson again. For flavor, is he neutral or is he chaotic or lawful?
Jackson is neutral.
Hey, we're the same. Okay. So I feel like
I have one of each.
spirit of neutrality, I bless thee.
Yeah.
So yeah, +1 to all attack rolls for the rest of the encounter.
Okay, sounds good.
And then she's gonna get it out the way. Like here. There you go. Actually, no. I'm gonna stay with these guys. Out the way. There we go.
Well, it is their turn. So the first rat man is going to aggressively curl up into a fetal position while still on his feet, screaming in pain, while the other one is going to leap towards Orc with his rapier. Is a 16 a
That
hit?
doesn't hit.
Okay, beautiful.
Cork's the only one who wouldn't hit, I think.
That makes sense. He is going to try a follow-up bite, but if that didn't hit, it's not likely that this is going to. Yeah, that's definitely works out well for Cork. And that brings us to Lena's turn.
Okay, so Jackson will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and attempt to hit this Ratman guard. 20 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1d3.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Figured. It's just 2 attack rolls, right?
Yes.
That was 2 my D dice.
Oh, jeez. Well, he's not still standing while he's grabbing at his... whichever the part of the body he would be grabbing.
Is he dead? Okay.
Because he's dead.
Okay. So let's see. 1, 2, 3. What is the basic range on this? Assuming it is 30. Okay. Deborah will go for Spellweaver Blast. Okay.
Yes.
So that's gonna be stun and sonic damage. So 10 damage. And it needs to make a save against 23, I believe, if I remember correctly.
That is correct.
I don't remember what kind of save it is.
Um... It doesn't say?
It says they need to save.
Okay. This is... Jeez. What is it doing to him? It's stunning him. I'm going to rule that as a willpower save then. And that is substantially under a 23. Under normal circumstances, that would have done well, but this is not that day. Do I sound any different? Good, different, bad, different, anything like that? I know that I occasionally got lost, so I changed a setting. Everyone hearing me okay?
Yeah,
I
I hear
like
you.
myself. You sound okay.
I got no response, which means I am obviously gone.
I was counting my movements. Is Lena in range from there?
Yes.
Okay, she will swing with her longsword. Not very well.
Not very well. That one's a miss.
And that is my turn.
Okay. John, it's your go.
All right, all right. There's only one rat man left, right?
Yes.
Does he need to make a morale check or?
It's not his turn.
Oh, I see. Well, Bagby's gonna make him wish he did. He's just going to wail on him with his warhammer. Now de-lionized. And for the what was it? For the mighty deed, I'm just gonna smash his foot. See if I can break his foot. Maybe just cause him a limp.
Sounds good.
That's a 20, so none of that happened anyways. But tried to do the shield bash. That is not going to hit either.
Nope, it is not.
All right. Well, that sucks. Simon's definitely still too far. Too good. He's going to get in the room. That's about it. Ollie is going to attempt to cantrip once again. You know what? No cantrip. We're going to try making a friend here.
What's Simon's move?
I think 30 feet.
Yeah,
well,
you can. Simon can act.
All right. Let me try to go for that backstab.
Simon can attempt to act. I apologize for phrasing that wrong.
Right. Ollie is going to go ahead and try to use Friendship Charm, which is, again, from the XCrawl Insight. I want to bring that up real quick. And it was page 9 of the Insider. You grant a special charge to a true friend or ally that allows you to watch other friends. No, that's something that's something I could use to basically boost somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the same thing as
basically like lionization.
I think Touch of Fellowship is what I was thinking of. What's your most Touch of Fellowship again? Page 228. Make a soft, glowing, magical light that shines down from the heavens, which can find hidden creatures. And nope, that's not it. Touch of Fellowship. Oh, with a touch, the caster magically change the attitude of a foe, convincing them that they are friends. Right, does the Touch of Fellowship retain their full faculties? They then become zombie-like and can respond to act with their normal skill and alacrity. Yeah, so Ollie's going to get in there and give the Rat Man a friendly touch. Or attempt to, anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a 1d20 plus 3. Oh, that's a 1. That's not even the same thing.
Even though 1d23 is slightly different. What was that supposed to be? 1d20 plus 3, I assume?
Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work. All right. On a 11, I think it's just nothing happens.
That's generally for spell effects. 11 is.
Oh, actually, in this case, I actually lose the Touch of Fellowship. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just use a point of luck to just get over the edge.
Sounds good.
So I don't lose it. The subject grows semi-friendly to the caster for 1d3 rounds. They will not actively attack the caster, but they will not protect or give aid. So he's still, I'm guessing, still angry and still apprehensive, but he's just not going to hurt Ollie.
Ollie is safe. Ollie is cute. The cuteness overwhelms him.
All right, that's for 3 rounds. Yeah, Ollie sort of walks up and says, "Hey, Mr. Ratman, how you doing? Can we be friends?"
He's still stunned, so.
Oh. Then she whispers in his ear, says, "You and me, we're friends now." And that's it.
An amazing visual. Yeah, back up to you, Brittney.
That would have been very cool if it had worked, though. Just for the record. I think Cork is still within. Actually, I'll move a little bit so that I don't have to like accidentally hit Ollie there or Simon. I'm gonna hit this Ratman guard, or at least I'm going to try to. I'll try to get him prone again.
Okay. That
To
is
hit.
not a hit, unfortunately.
Alas. Okay. That's all right. Yeah, Beta will come here. Attempt to sneak attack this Ratman guard again. Yes. +3. 10 to
Also
hit,
not
that
a
does
hit.
not work.
No.
And then he's got 5 movement left, so he's going to get out the way. And then we're just going to do kind of the same exact thing.
By the way, Dad, it is willpower. I found it.
Oh, good. I mean, it's consistent. Consistency is good in a lot of situations, but again, 16. 16 is what you're really hoping for here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Finally.
I have one of the cameramen go ahead and step in here so that you can get better view. Forgot.
She's going to chuck a spear. For 28. Okay. What, a 14 hit?
No.
Well, all right. Go back up a little bit. And then that is the end of my turn.
Okay, I should probably think about the firing into melee things. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a coin. 2 would be the batter one. So that was Beta, Wretched, and Ethel. Okay, so Ethel may have
Someone.
okay, I'm gonna go ahead and be positively racist here. No, because she would have hit either Simon or Ollie, and no, it would go over there.
Okay, well, I'll take it. Thank you.
There you go. Good news, bad news theater. It would be his turn if he could do anything, which he can't. So, Lena.
Okay. Let's just see if we can end this quickly. You said rest of combat for the bless, right?
Yes. That is a 16. That's what you're looking for. Ironically, that was what you were looking for too. So he is down.
I remove its head from its goddamn body.
Okay, so that room, I will clean off these extra effects. So you've got the hallway and you've got this little room cleared out. What's the plan, gang?
We want to clear out the rest of this side or go back to the other doors in the main hall?
I was actually gonna ask if we could have like a little bow break.
Oh, geez, yes. Feel
That
free.
is absolutely acceptable.
Finish it.
Think like 5 minutes or
5 minutes is good.
Thanks. I'm not disappointed, man. I don't need disappointed, man.
And back.
I am here.
I'm about to ask what.
I'm not blinking. Long.
Everybody back? Hello.
Yeah, I think so.
Is Brittney back?
It kind of sounded like she was talking from a distance,
Yes, I
so I'm
thought.
not thinking quite yet.
I'm back.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Did see the doggy licking your arm though. That was real cute.
Yes.
He does that. Okay. So did we back to plan of continue clearing out this side, go to the other side, go upstairs? What did we want to do?
I think clear this side, but I'm also open. I don't really care.
I don't say we just keep going through that door.
Yeah, works for
Yeah.
me.
I'll smack it.
Jackson will be right behind.
Smack it, I mean I will open the door like a normal polite.
And we'll be feeding his demi-humans the potion of growth. Fortunately, it doesn't last too long, or he'd be very disappointed with his characters.
I think the idea of a dwarf the size of a man, but still the proportion the size of a dwarf is hilarious.
Yeah, he'd be enormous, like wide.
Be unsettling for sure.
So you've got the three waiting outside. Are they happy there, or are they going to adjust? Yep.
Oh, they'll come in. All right.
Okay, cameraman there, cameraman there.
Actually. There you go.
Okay, so the last I heard, Cork was going to bash down the door. For effect, let's go ahead and do a strength check.
I changed my mind. I'm gonna open the door like a
Oh,
normal.
you're no fun.
remember?
Okay, fine. You gently open the door. I guess I don't need a strength check for that.
How heavy is the door?
It's fairly normal. What are these things? I mean, it's full wood. It's definitely I think it was maple is what I read. So this appears to be some kind of huge ballroom, which was added late in Washington's time. There seems to be some kind of makeshift altar towards the middle as Cork is looking through, and in front of you, there's a fairly dapper gentleman who's got a couple of cautious-looking people next to him. But the gentleman just, he smiles in your direction and says, "Ah, we have visitors. How can I help you this day?"
I feel like in Cork would be like looking at Bagby.
By
Back
dying?
up.
Yes. Question. You seem amazingly oblivious to everything that's going on, or just very well informed about what's going on, because did you not hear the smashing and the death and the murder in this room right here next to you? And also, what are you doing here? So what's your game, man? Are you here to help? Are you here to hurt? Because I'm fine for either. But I'm a little pumped right now, so I don't mind the hurting.
We understand that our brethren have an aggressive side, and visitors to our humble location will need to deal with that. But we would rather approach from a position of peace, of friendship. Perhaps rather than be enemies, we could be family.
What's in it for us?
It's not a question of what's in it for you. It's just a matter of my purpose, as given to me by God, is to reach out to all people and hopefully to make us all one in his glory.
Mate, we live in a very diverse time. Your God might not be the same as my God. I'm not sure if Quark even has a God, but looking in his glory, he, them, they, we, she, nobody. You're being very vague, and when you start getting into religion, it starts getting really scary. So how about you get to the point?
I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and phrase it this way. I and all of my brethren who have been living in this mansion for a while now, we are all descendants of people who were unfortunately harmed by what you would think of as the North American Empire. And we have decided that as a show of power, I suppose, a way to open discussion, perhaps, we would go ahead and do something perhaps a little bit flashy, a little bit pretentious, to try and, get the attention of people like you, like your friends with the cameras back there. Because the only way that we can make up for the sins of our past is to join together for the future. The cameraman is I'm gonna say cameraman one there is looking at Beta. He seems really concerned about something. Do I keep recording
Interesting.
this? Is it safe for me to keep recording this?
Honestly, dude, probably not. We can edit it out, right?
Yeah.
Not live. Yeah, trust the editor. Trust the editor.
Okay. We'll trust the editor.
So how have you been hurt exactly? I know that your descendants, are you like?
Oh, it was ages ago, but even by the gnome's way of counting time, 1700s, 1800s. It's a few centuries back, but yes, the your North American empire was born on the backs of my ancestors, and we needed to find a way to survive, and perhaps we chose one which some would consider unsavory, which is why you saw my brethren as opponents to fight. But I feel like we should look beyond that. Maybe you could help us reach out to people and let them know that there is another way other than what the empire offers, what the gods of Olympus offer.
Sounds like
This is the
blasphemy to
thing
me.
Okay, let's say we hear your story and we get you that free publicity that you really crave. Again, what do we get out of it in this situation? Do you stand aside? Do you join us in the fight? Are you the main adversary here that has taken over this area?
Obviously, I would not think of any of us as your adversaries. I think that we merely have some differences in understanding. You believe in multiple gods. We know there is only actually one. You believe that your emperor is all powerful. We know for certain that there was only one man who was truly a king in the lifetime of the empire, and I am not here to stand in front of you. I am here to help if you need help. Um, I suppose that if you wanted to assign blame, then perhaps we did have access to a relic that we used to make this statement, and perhaps if you were looking for that, it would be at the highest point of this building. But is that really what you need to bring yourself joy? Or is that just what you are being ordered to do?
Think it's not my strong suit. I don't get paid enough to do anything really. I definitely don't get paid enough to listen to sermons. Cork, what do you think?
I'm with you. I in my family, the we all fight each other, and whoever's left standing at the end is who's left standing at the end. So he said we're a family. That's what families do. Is they fight.
All right, I count 10 of us. I can still count. Any of us have a brain big enough to understand what this man's saying? He's speaking in tongues.
If he actually is, I've got a translation guidebook.
Lena, what do you think?
I think we start smashing heads.
All right, Lena, lead the way.
Okay,
All
let's
Jackson
have some
heard was a lot
initiatives.
of Jackson heard was a lot of blasphemy and a lot of bullshit.
That is a very nice initiative for you, Lena. You tend to
It
avoid
is.
that.
Nat 20.
Said
And then
Like
there's
exactly
Brittany's roll.
opposite last time.
I got 21.
You did. So yeah, I am good with Jackson, Bagby, and Cork going ahead and charging in if you wanted to start Cork in the room.
Yeah.
And yeah, if Simon, Beta, and Wretched want to go ahead and do hide checks, they definitely were far back enough that that's not going to be a problem at all.
Choose. Oops.
8 for Simon.
Was Beta. 15 for Beta. Inches plus 4.
Well, that one's definitely yes. So Simon currently is not hidden. So, needless to say, with his nat 20, we are going to go ahead and start with John this time.
All right. Bagby is just going to hit this dapper gentleman as hard as he can. Oh, yeah. And my D die. I'm assuming 6 doesn't do much, does it?
That is not.
All right. Ollie is going to go ahead and from the room, she's going to cast cantrip.
ooh. Oh, okay, never mind. I saw the one. in
That's
the spot.
18. It actually succeeds.
And that would be the 1d3. Oh no, that was still part of the original one. Okay, yes. So what did that get her to do?
Trying to look for cantrip right now.
18. You can create a simple visual effect, auditory, or kinetic effect.
All right. I'm going to create a loud booming sound right behind all 3 of these people, the cautious man, the dapper gentleman, just make it seem like a bomb just went off behind them. And then I also have a mercurial effect too. Where were the mercurial effects anyways? What page was that?
Did you have that page down, Lena?
No.
Results 48 on that. Mercurial effects. I'm not sure if let's see here, the mercurial effect. I know I had it written down, but mercurial effects. I guess we can skip the material effect for now. It was nothing like that anything like too devastating. I think it was just like a lot of flare. Yeah, but that's what Ollie does. She just like walks in the room and she waves her hands and she sets off an explosion right behind these three. Catch them off guard.
It's a gnome, right? Or a halfling
No.
gnome, yeah, okay. So it's the same cantrip as a blaster. I just wanted to make sure that I was looking at the right one.
What's your original? Um, okay, so I'm going to say that they're all a little bit distracted by the explosion. So they're going to effectively be at -1 armor class until your next turn.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and the effect was called Star of the Evening. A nimbus of tiny stars appears around Ollie's head when the spell is successfully cast, providing a 30 feet of illumination for 1 minute. She's basically beaming, almost telling everyone, "It was me. I did that."
If it works, it works.
Absolutely.
Simon's going to go ahead and attempt to hide again.
Sounds good.
$14.
Yeah. That one's much better.
He's going to stick it to the room, and that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Where's my list? Lena.
Yes. Wait 1 second. I need to check something real quick. Okay, so he is going to attack the gentleman. And he is going to declare a Mighty Deed of Arms and attempt to take out the gentleman's feet from under him.
Sounds good.
Whether that means just, knocking them out or literally chopping them off, I suppose that depends on how well I roll.
So,
The bless has ended, right?
yes.
Okay. Oh.
Ooh. Did not get the Mighty Deed of Arms, but past that, a very good hit.
D10 plus 1 plus 1.
Quite brutal.
And then he'll go for his bonus unarmed with the butt of the axe. 14 plus 1. Not very effectively, though. Lena is going to attempt to lionize Cork. Not doing anything. Once again, Wonderwall should not be played on the flute. And then finally, Deborah will attempt to cast a Spellweaver Blast. Ooh.
Unfortunately, that's no.
Fortunately, though, Spellweaver Blast, because that was not on that one, that barely actually failed. It would have succeeded on a 9, but spell is not lost, it just fails. So that is me done.
Okie dokie. So my dapper gentleman here has a chance. So letting out a horrific squeak of pure rage, you watch as the once dapper-looking gentleman basically turns himself inside out. His human form being replaced by the face of one of the rat men that you've been seeing before. The wounds that he had on him before are still visible, but they seem to be lessened somewhat. And with a crackle of electricity, he starts praying. But whoever this god he's praying to is, it doesn't seem like they are listening. So that moves on to Brittney.
Perfect. Ethel is going to go first, and she's going to throw one of those potions. That she got from a lawful cleric. Where am I? I think it's within range of a toss, right? Yeah. I don't know exactly what to do, but I'm throwing this thing at them. How does throwing a potion work?
It's basically just a ranged attack, so add your agility bonus and do a normal action.
Okay, so she's got a +1.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and
No.
I'm going to have you go ahead and do an intelligence check. The water splashes onto the floor in front of Jackson. Bixby's toes may now be slightly moist.
Oh, good. 17.
Ethel is pretty sure, after seeing the way that guy changed into a rat man, that you're dealing with lycanthropes here, which are abhorrent to the neutral gods.
Okay. Well, next turn, she's gonna turn undead or whatever. But in this case, she did her action. So Cork's gonna try and poke this dapper gentleman in the eye. And by poke, I mean smash him in the eyeballs. I mean face. aiming for the eyeballs. Whatever. He wants to blind him.
If they're turning into rats, can that really be described as lycanthropy when lichen is like wolf specifically?
I'm going to ask you to hit yourself because
just
you're familiar enough with this game that you know that we don't talk about where that word came from. Yes, like therianthropes is closer to the actual
Ratithropy?
phrase.
Yeah, ratathropes.
Unfortunately, on both sides, that was a miss. You're currently looking for 13. Out of 3.
Okay, and then beta.
Does Cork get... No, oh, Cork does have the ability
you
to...
missed.
Do you want to try that?
What?
Your wild attack.
I don't think I can if I miss the first attack.
Is that right? Okay, let me double check. I've been dealing with the athletes all night, so blame them.
It should be page 61.
Uh-huh. At the end of the half-orc's normal attack, they may attempt a wild attack.
Oh. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Oh, yes. Try and hit me. Oh, look. I'm so open.
Yeah, I would say that he is grumpy enough to give it a shot. Because of him trying to do the spell, I don't think that he has his mace out and at the ready right now. So we're going to 1d20. And I have him at a absolute terrible for that claw. Yeah, 4. 4 should probably be a miss if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
Go ahead. Unfortunately, no, it doesn't. So, we're going to have a little bit of the, slap fight thing going on here. It happens to the best of us.
Wait, so I moved beta, but I'm actually going to move him differently. I think he's right here. He's going to move up by Simon. And try to shoot the dapper gentleman. As he backstab. Where? Oh no, where'd you go? 3.
Oh, very nice.
Good. Oh, and that's a crit for him too, right? Because it's a backstab.
Indeed.
Crit die 1d8. A crit.
So that is going to be them dazed, which is going to be a lot more useful this time. So go ahead and roll your normal damage.
3.
They can't all be perfect. And yeah, this guy is high enough level, he would normally be able to make a second attack. So that is not happening for him.
Perfect. Then he's wretched. Chid. Oh shit. Where was I?
There, yeah.
She's gonna shoot at the dapper gentleman. Oh no. That's a fumble.
That is a fumble. I'm afraid that means that we have no more mopo in the bank. And I have her down as a D6. So yeah, you pull back the bowstring, and unfortunately, it seems to have gotten untied. Your bow is not currently usable. It'll be easy to fix once as soon as you're out of combat, but for the rest of this combat, no bow for you.
Understood. That was the end of my turn, though.
Okie dokie. So the other two do their little lycanthropy shape-shifting thing, but they don't have an extra attack, so all they can do is get their maces readied for next time. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and have me get to let go of that. You can go there. You would just be in the way with whatever you were thinking of doing, so let's go ahead and yeah, I think that'll be fine. And Scrawl will just scamper in case anyone needs him. That puts us at the top of the round. John, it is your go.
All right, Bagby is going to go ahead and did we hit anyone actually?
The Dapper Gentleman, formerly Dapper Gentleman, has been hit a few times.
Bagby's just going to add to it. He's going to make an attack, and he's going to attempt to knock him prone.
Okay. Yep.
Nice.
19 hits.
Only a 2, so no prone, but damage is always a good thing. Jeez.
11. Wow. Is that enough or no?
It is not enough. It is pretty impressive, though. So, what do we have here? A battle axe. So, yeah,
Warhammer.
deep Warhammer. Oh, even better. So, yeah, definitely a massive bruise that can be seen even under the fur.
Bagby lifts the hammer up and smashes it over the Dapper Gentleman's head so hard you hear a crack and it bounces off the man's head. So it's not doing wonders for him. He's going to go ahead and come in with a shield bash to add insult to injury.
The best thing to add. But
That is
no.
8. Nope. All right. That's all he has. Ollie is going to attempt to draw aggro. She's going to choose a dapper gentleman. So basically, she's going to draw aggro away from anyone else, forcing him to only attempt to attack her. And let's see here. I believe it's just my 1d20 plus my personality plus my class level. So we're all level 1, right?
Yes.
All right.
Jesus
That is a
Christ.
23.
So
you have to make a will save against my check.
I'm going to do it just to amuse you. Let's see how pathetic this is.
Nice.
He failed, so yeah, he is must attack Ollie. Gee,
Yeah,
I don't see why you think that that's going to put you in some kind of seriously advantageous position.
because he's going to be breaking he's going to be breaking battle with the 3 people surrounding him, and we're all going to get attacks of opportunity as he has to cross our path.
Exactly.
Oh,
That's
love
gonna
it.
be nasty.
Especially when Ollie gets into the other room. So yeah, Ollie, she's like, hey, Mr. Ugly Rat Man with the big ideas. She turns around and bends over and slaps her butt, go I'm over here, and she runs into the other room. Yeah.
Good Lord, a 23 on that.
And I also get a mojo point for that too.
You do?
Yeah. Whenever for everyone I
No,
aggro,
that was
I get one mojo
that
point.
was not supposed to be a question mark. That was supposed to be an enthusiastic agreement.
Yeah. All right.
So that's
So
exactly
that
how I would have done it too. Slapping my butt, yes.
Amen.
Simon is going to go ahead and come up behind the cautious man and attempt to backstab him. Hey, nat 20.
Nice.
But it's already a crit. So
do you want to have this be the crit from the roll or the crit because it can't technically be both? Just go ahead and
I mean, could I just say I still stay hidden then? Because this is my crit.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
It's only 2 damage anyways, but I do get that
Precisely. D8.
table 2, a 2.
Okay, so you get to do an extra 2d3 damage.
Nice. Four.
Definitely.
So that's a total of 6 damage.
Yes.
All right. Simon just comes up and starts stabbing, shivving him 3 different times in the back, and just immediately crouching back into his shadow.
Who did that? Oh wait, no, that wasn't you. That was
Simon. Well, I was gonna say Simon whispers. It was the wind, but he can't speak, so whatever.
I have you as two. Okay, so that's your group. The armor class penalty is gone now. Just for the record, and it is Lena's go.
Okay. Well, she's gonna Jackson's gonna step up.
To stand on Bigby's head, apparently.
So I'm trying to.
Bagby's.
Am I able to get up here without attack of opportunity with Dapper?
Yeah.
And I'll still get my attack of opportunity when he runs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically the same as the rules you're used to. Once as soon as he gets a step away from,
So yeah,
where you can.
he's gonna swing at Cautious Man 2. And not very
He's going to
effectively.
swing.
He'll bring the butt of the axe back around.
That is a hit.
That's at 1d4 plus 2. Ooh, actually, sorry, there should be an additional 1 in there.
Okay.
Because I forgot I'm the, what is it? The late September lucky sign. So my melee damage roll is going to +1.
Very cool.
6 damage. Okay. Nothing. Deborah will cast Spellweaver Blast. $14 is not incredible, but
It's good enough.
it is 1d5. This will be at Cautious Man 1 in this case. +1, and that is fire damage. For if that actually matters or not, which probably not, but it probably doesn't feel good. And Lena will step up and slash at the Dapper Gentleman. Not well at all.
All about Mojo that we didn't have a chance to take back. Yeah, it's still not there. Who did you say that was?
Lena.
Okay, I have.
Wait, didn't you do this to us last time too? You lost the Mojo last time, right?
No, nope, that one was Brittney. This is my first of today.
With a minus or a 1d12 for fumble.
Yeah.
You need to do. Whoops. You need me to actually. Oh. No recover on this one. Oh yeah, you are prone and must spend your entire turn next time standing back up. Prone.
Well, I guess I'm not getting that attack of opportunity, but on the bright side, he'll just awkwardly step over me to go get to the... I slipped on a banana peel, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That sounds perfect.
Okay, that's me done.
Okay, so it is the priest's turn, and we all know what's about to happen. And he grabs the mace from his side, hefts it up, and starts screaming almost unintelligibly, although the word gnome does come somewhere into the discussion. We'll go ahead and put him there. So yeah, Cork, Bagby, Jackson.
And Lena.
No, Lena has fallen down.
Oh, they're prone.
Yeah. I still gotta. So how does deed dice actually work? Would I technically?
For the purpose of the attack of opportunity, it's just an attack bonus.
But I mean, do I reroll my D dice, or would it still be the same D dice
Reroll.
from? Okay.
I know that we all kind of expected this, but I definitely wouldn't expect under normal circumstances you to want to memorize that. That one is a hit.
And a 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to let you do Mighty Deeds of Arms on a attack of opportunity. Okay. Cork and Bagby, there we go. Okay, so just Cork.
What do I have to do?
You get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Cork is very happy about this, let me tell you what. And he's going to try and trip it. I assume I do my Mighty Deed of Arms with that. If not, it's a 15.
I'm going to say, well, the arms die, it's an 18. You've got that absolutely correct. I was just telling
Also, regardless, that because the D die has to be 3. Or no, I guess the 3 is the
3 is the D die. I was telling Lena that she wouldn't be able to prepare to do a Mighty Deed of Arms, so I'm going to just make that a very successful hit.
Hey, I'll take it. It is 6 damage.
So if that damage die, just as for the record, is what was I thinking, 6, then he dead.
Nice. Yeah, because you got to add the 3, Brittney.
Yeah, so
I
that's
thought it didn't count on the... Okay.
No, it would count for damage. What I was saying was that as far as planning to trip him, if you got the 3, that's the actual Mighty Deed of Arms. It's a little bit confusing because the deed die is the one that you add to damage and attack, but then the Mighty Deed is the extra ability based on the deed die. Blah blah blah. The point is, though, he dead, and yeah, go ahead and grandstand. Attack of opportunity or not. Ooh, very nice.
Hey.
And that was Cork.
He's again playing up the orc side of his half orc, looking like tough and menacing.
Okie dokie.
Bagby golf claps for you.
That was just the attack
speaking
of opportunity,
of Cork,
right?
that was just the attack of opportunity, and now it's your actual turn.
Oh. He's gonna swing around to Cautious Man 1. Like, in my mind, it's within the same, like, he was turning into the hit of the attempt to trip or whatever on the other guy. Now he's turning around, he's gonna bash this other guy. Hopefully in order to make him fall down. There we go. 2 + 2. That doesn't work out the way he wants.
No, it doesn't. And what do I have down for
His crit die was 1d10. Oh, that's a good one.
Nice and low. We like those. Your next attack roll is going to be a -2. So, yeah, you have the advantage here that you can just go ahead and, well, that's not quite as nice as the guys who get the extra punch or shield. I don't know if you want a -2
right?
penalty on your wild swing, but
Yeah, I'm gonna. I think you get to try and hit me first, though, right?
yep. This is the mace. Okay.
Suck it.
Yes.
-2. And I rolled an 8 to try and hit him again, so I'm guessing that is no good.
That is no good, but at least it takes that off your main attack. So it seems like a good deal. Okay, that's Cork.
And Beta is going to go next, and he is, let's see, he's hidden in the shadows. So he's going to go here. He's going to go right here.
Okay.
And attack. Like he's going to backstab. Attempt to backstab.
It's like you think there's some curse that if you say he's going to backstab, the die is immediately going to hate you and go low, as seen here.
It did. Anyway, yeah.
So yeah, that was a miss, unfortunately.
You know, I'm cool with that. Ethel has been excited about this. He's going to go up. Wait. Sorry. That way. And she's just going to try and hit this thing with her holy weapon. Well, her staff. It's not a holy weapon, but it is her kajigger that she needs. And
that is not the technical term, but I'm going to allow it.
that's right.
That is
Good.
a hit, so you do an extra 1d3 damage.
I forgot what my stat does. 1d14. Wait, what? That doesn't sound right.
It was 1d4 earlier.
Okay, that's what it is then. 1d4 plus 1d3 surge. 6 damage.
That's very nice. And so that definitely burns him as it hits. This is the same guy that we've been doing. Oh.
Then Wretched is going to go Scrawl. She's gonna swap out. She had her short bow, but that's broken. So she's gonna have Scrawl help her and switch out to a long sword.
Perfect. That's free.
And I can attack with that, right? Yeah.
That is
Still a
exactly
backstab,
how
I
Scroll
think.
works.
Or is it not a backstab?
I think it's not a backstab because it's a long sword. If I remember correctly.
Okay, I'm done with
I
this.
think we can. I mean, I think we can get you a short sword instead of a long sword. Okay,
She
fine.
doesn't
That's
hit
moot.
your
It
turn.
doesn't matter.
That's the end of her turn.
Okie dokie. Remember that time earlier when John mentioned something called morale checks? What
I forgot.
is- Well, I'm reminding you because it's pertinent. Okay, so this is the one I have marked as Cautious Man 1. DC of 11. So they drop both of them almost simultaneously drop their swords and raise their hands in surrender, or pause in surrender. So you have a choice.
Well, Ethel wants to kill him, but the rest of my party says that's too much. But I want to ask the other folks how they feel about it.
About killing him? They're surrendering, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they surrendered. Just let them go.
Yeah, if they surrendered.
And yes, I would like to let them go.
Yeah.
They look around for confirmation, carefully step back, and with no sign of there being anyone going after them, they go ahead and book it out this back door here.
The one that the cameraman's blocking?
No, that would be the opposite one from the one that they went through. What with the cameraman being there.
Yeah, but it's not a
Ninny.
front door.
Well, okay, technically the marble squares are like the back porch, the veranda, if you will.
Okay, fair enough.
So, besides, you guys are down here, so it's the back door. It all makes perfect sense.
So did you say there was a religious shrine thing?
Yes. So it's
Desecrate it.
sounds perfect.
And by me, I mean Ethel.
Yeah. And in fact, she's probably in the right place for it. So, yeah, I've gotten notes on that being the right thing to do for the record, if that makes you feel good. And with that being shattered into 1,000 pieces by a holy staff, it is close enough that I think we'll go ahead and call it good for this evening. We all good for coming back in 2 weeks. I know Lena will only have 2 hours, but that is probably good enough. Everyone else going to be good with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with 2
so,
hours
yes.
and 2 hours and 2 weeks. That's fine for me.
Okay, so 23rd it is. I've got it on the calendar. if you want to go ahead and drop me an email address that you've got like a Google Calendar or something on, John, I've got a Google Calendar set up that I can add you to. I think that probably makes logical sense, and I didn't need to explain that to you. But yeah, go ahead and if you're using Google Calendar, drop me a thing. Otherwise, I will check to see if the event is on here. And even if that doesn't work, I will be shouting from the rafters the day before, just to be on the safe side.
All right. That's for me.
I hope you all had a good time, and I will see you then.
See you later.
See you guys later.